Today, we're jumping into something pretty profound. We're going to explore how to unlock your inner power, and we're using a fantastic guide for it, Swami Vivekananda's teachings on personality development.
So let me start by asking you a question, a really important one. What do you think truly defines your personality? I mean, really think about it. Is it the way you look? The way you talk? Or is it maybe something much deeper?
You see, most of us, when we think about personality, we focus on the external stuff, right? Our appearance, how we speak, our mannerisms. But Vivekananda, he just turns that idea completely on its head. He says, nope, that's not it. True personality isn't about any of that. It's about one thing, the state of your mind.
And this quote just hits so hard because it points to the core problem. He says, free. We who cannot for a moment govern our own minds, yet we call ourselves free. Think of it. I mean, wow. It perfectly captures that central challenge, doesn't it? The feeling that our minds are often running the show and we're just along for the ride. Okay, so if our mind is the key to everything, how in the world do we even begin to understand it, let alone get some control over it? Well, Vivekananda breaks it down for us. He says the mind has 4 primary functions. So, let's deconstruct our inner world together.
First up, we have something called chitta. Now, the easiest way to think about this is like the giant hard drive of your mind. It's this huge subconscious storehouse of every single memory, every experience, every impression you've ever had. This is the soil where your habits and your character grow from, shaping all your automatic reactions.
Next in line is manas. So if chitta is the hard drive, manas is kind of like the processing unit. When something happens, manas dives into the chitta, pulls out all the relevant data and options, and just starts churning. It imagines different possibilities, it deliberates. It's the part of your mind that creates all that mental chatter, weighing pros and cons.
And then we get to buddhi. And listen, this is where the real power is. After manas throws all the options on the table, buddhi is the one that steps in. This is your decisive intellect. It's the judge. It's what tells you what's right and what's wrong. And most importantly, it's the seat of your willpower. According to Vivekananda, strengthening your buddhi is the name of the game.
And finally, there's ahamkara. This is basically your ego sense, the I consciousness that stamps its name on the whole operation. So when your buddhi makes a decision, ahamkara is the voice in your head that says, okay, I have decided, or I feel this way. It's the part that makes this whole mental process feel like it's happening to you.
Whew, okay. So we've got these 4 functions: chitta, manas, buddhi, ahamkara. But how do they all fit together in a way that actually helps us? Well, to make this super practical, Vivekananda uses this absolutely brilliant metaphor, the idea of driving your inner chariot. This is our model for self-mastery. This is such a powerful way to see it. Just look at this. Your body, that's the chariot. The horse is pulling it, those are your 5 senses, and they are always trying to bolt down the road toward all the tempting things in the world. The reins are your mind, your manas, trying to keep those horses from going crazy. But here's the most important part, the charioteer. That's your buddhi, your intellect. And sitting quietly in the back of the chariot is the master, your true self. The whole goal is to make the charioteer, your intellect, so strong that it can handle the reins and command the horses, getting the master safely to their destination. Because if it can't, well, the horses run wild and the whole chariot crashes.
So that gives us a clear method for how to control the chariot. But it brings up a pretty big question. What is the destination? Where are we actually trying to go with all this self-mastery? What's the point?
And Vivekananda gives us the most profound purpose imaginable with this quote. He says, each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal. So this whole effort, this whole idea of personality development, it's about clearing away the noise so that this inner perfection, this divinity that's already inside you, can finally shine through.
Now, I know that can sound a little lofty, but the amazing thing is the path to get there starts with really concrete, practical steps. So let's break down 5 key ideas from Vivekananda that you can use to start your own journey of personality development, like right now.
All right, here they are. First, faith in oneself. You have to actually believe in that potential divinity we just talked about. Second, think positive thoughts. Vivekananda says your character is literally just your repeated habits, so you build good character by intentionally practicing good thoughts. Third, change your attitude towards failure. Stop seeing mistakes as the end of the road. They are powerful teachers. Learn from them. Fourth, self-reliance. You have to take ownership. You are the one building your destiny. And finally, number 5, renunciation and service. Learn to act selflessly without getting all tied up in the rewards. It's about shifting your focus from what's in it for me to how can I help?
And to wrap it all up, this quote gives us the perfect mindset for the whole journey. Vivekananda says, "This universe is simply a gymnasium in which the soul is taking exercise, and after these exercises, we become gods." Think about that. Every challenge, every single struggle, it isn't a punishment.